Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Space and Daily Games. Today is June 29th, 2026. It's Monday. It is the last week of June, actually, and tomorrow will be the last day, but we're on the second last day, so let's enjoy June while it lasts. We're playing word number 1836 first. Let's pick the starting letter. Okay, I'm gonna pick G. Alright, that's cool. G. I haven't had a G starting word in a while, so it should be fun. Okay. Just scroll a little bit more. Was there? Lots of F words. Gaff, gaily, gassy, gayer, gaily, but spelled a different way. Gazer, geeky, not gonna say that word. Girly, giver, godly, golly, gonad. I don't think they're gonna do that, but scientifically, I suppose they could. Gourd, grape, there's a lot of them. Okay, I kind of like gulch. I don't know why I'm kind of drawn to gulch. Or should I do gaff? Two Fs? Don't know how I feel about that. Two Fs. Okay. Why don't I do girly? Because I just watched Supergirl last Friday. I think I did mention that. So, not girly. Put the girl. No, put the girly into the whatever. Okay. Just the R. Be an ER word. Don't know. Like, what should I do then? Ooh, and. Ooh. What about. Do something like. Taper? I don't know. That's probably trying it. Okay, there's ER in the word, but it's not an E ending in ER word. Okay, what if RU's at the front? Rerun? Oh, I think they've done that before already, so I don't think that's a good answer. Oh, right, it can't be rerun because the R can't be in the third spot. Silly me, so it was quite a waste actually. But it's not so bad. I hope we've narrowed down where the R is supposed to be. Is that here or here? Not sure yet. It could end in an E, but maybe something or E? Possibly. Or are you something E? So crude. Yeah, why not? Try that. Nice. Okay, it's a 4. Alright. Okay, that's not so bad. So before we get into calculator, I do want to try this new site that Hannah, someone I know, she's always the one who shares with me a lot of links that I don't mention her a lot, but we chat on Discord, and she always shares with me like links to new puzzles that I always want, and I share with her what I found and so on. And she's now built her own solving website, a solver. It's called Solve Stack. And there's of course a Wordle one, and I think I know how it works. I think I just have to put in my guesses. I think that's correct. That's how you do that. So okay, I'm gonna try that. So my starting word day was girly. I mean, it's not the same as calculus. Again, it's to help you solve it. But let's see. Based on that, how well can it help you solve? Okay. All right. Do I just put solve? I think that's how it works. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to put just to highlight one thing here. So let's do that again. So after this first guess, I said 931 possible answers. She does say in her about section, where she gets her answer list from. So again, I didn't read all too closely about that, but you can check it out. Okay, so really, it's a 931 left. So then I did taper. Okay, oops, I typed in here. Nice taper, and then that was 2 yellows at the end there. So then 900 down to 90, which is pretty good. So that taper is pretty good. And we've got rerun. Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to put the colors. Yeah, that's my problem there. I keep going to do that. That is my problem here. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so there are 9 possible answers. I don't think broom is very likely, but crude, sucre, is that how you say it? Yeah. Okay, well, use just because it has an S. So I would say crude and sucre are, to me, the 2 most probable answers. So unlike calcul, which does at least like sort of tell you, oh, I meant to look for whether it's been a past answer before. I forgot to look for a new link for that past Wordle answers thing. But that's all right. Okay, we'll leave that for another day. I totally forgot to do that. I should do that tonight. So yeah, most likely it'll be crude and super. Because super is a common word. It's like, well, I don't remember what it means, but I think it's relatively common. Oh, sucre. The basic monetary unit of Ecuador to 2000. Why did I think it was a different word? I thought it was like something to do with like sugar. Or maybe I'm mixing up English with Spanish or something. Okay, forget it then. In that case, then crude probably is the most probable answer, and we're really left with only one good answer. So, and I did see that. So not too bad. Although rerun was pretty silly because I put the R in the same place again, but it did help me narrow down 90 to 1. So was it really that bad? Not so bad after all, isn't it? So I'm not really complaining over here. So yeah, that's how the solver works. Now that I've actually used it in full for once, it actually is sort of like calcul. But yes, you just you just enter what the guesses you did. Of course, click toss the toggle between your colors, and then you can see what possible answers could be. It helps you with that. And of course, with a solver, she's also got word ladder, math logic, so different types of puzzles that you play with. I'm so keen to. I haven't tried it before yet, but I would love to try logic. Okay, she only has Sudoku at the moment, but in the future, I'd love to try it if there are other logic ones, or maybe even Sudoku, because I do find that sometimes I get stuck on really hard Sudoku, so maybe this would help me get there in some way. But yeah, and of course, let me just shout out, like, thanks for the shout out. I mean, to be in the same list as folks like Cracking the Cryptic and Ranks is, I mean, it's just, I couldn't even imagine. But anyway, it's very nice, thank you. And yes, of course, and her hard work on the solver. I'm just giving her a shout out as well. Please consider donating to PayPal. You can scan the code below if you want to do that. Yes, exactly. So if you like what she's built, you find the oops, I was on light mode. If you find that her solvers are useful, helpful to you, please put through the so she can continue hosting on this domain and continue building more interesting solvers. So she's doing a few at a time. There's still a lot she's working on right now. So yeah, there you go. There, of course, there are different kinds of Wordle variations. Then you can try with that. But the one I understand the most is, of course, Wordle itself. The rest, maybe Sudoku. The rest, I'm not so not really good at that. This word letter is like flippo, etc. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. All right. So there you go. There you have it. Check that out. I will leave a link actually in the description if you want to check out SolveStack and give it a go. I just found out about it today, and I'm just trying it out myself. And if you have any feedback for how to improve or what you would like to see, I'm sure she'd love to, hear from you. So you can. Is that everything, or is it a FAQ? Is that in there? I don't know. FAQ just shows where it was from. Okay, where do you find such puzzles? And of course, since they're all the links that she's found other puzzles before. I don't know. There's a way to contact her. Say, I don't think I see that. But I suppose you can always just, I don't know. Well, how would you? Well, I guess Hannah, if you're watching this video, if you would love to share your Discord, Hannah, so people can reach out to you if they have feedback specific to SolveStack. If you're looking for feedback from people who try out this solver, feel free to drop your handle, your Discord username in the comments, only if you're comfortable, of course. And of course, I will be trying out this solver myself, and I'll share with you my feedback. For now, this is pretty good. I think maybe what I would have liked is perhaps a reminder, like before I click solve, that I forgot to put any any colors. Although then again, it's fair, I guess, not to put the instruction in there because some guesses are totally all gray, but maybe just a reminder because I totally forgot so many times to do that. But I think that's just me. So anyway, that's just what I was thinking of. But take the feedback if it's useful for you, and leave it if not. That's all. It's fine. Okay, so we're done with we're done with Wordle today. Decent 4 here. All right, 242. Nice little number. Okay, let's move on to connections. Let's go to connections. We're playing. What is it? 111. Are we at 1115 yet? No, 4. 1114. Today's 16 words. We've got woofer, ruffian, inhale, root, embark, magnet, snarf, cone, rogue, crush, cabinet, strunk, nudibranch. Is that how you say nudibranch? Nudibranch, I think. Miscreant, guzzle, and scoundrel. Guzzle. What the heck is a strunk? I can see trunk, maybe the branch. Suppose, yeah, that could be something. Bark. Root. So they all end in parts of a tree. But it's purple. It is ending parts of a tree. Because I was like strunk. I don't know what that is even. Okay. Magnet. What's it? Okay, metal. Fridge magnet. Who's consumed with fridge? Snarf? Woofer. What's that? Woofer. Woof. Arf. Yeah, dogs, but I don't know what the exact connection is. There's woof. There's arf. There's rough, like ruffian. Let's say other dog words though. Not really. Okay. Rogue. Sorry, miscreant, ruffian, scoundrel. I think they all mean the same thing. Sort of like I don't know what's a better word to describe all of them, but synonyms to me. So there's maybe music green. Oh, it's yellow. Old timey troublemakers. Old timey. Yeah, I mean the words are pretty. Definitely just evokes an image of old timiness to it, right? Okay. Inhale, guzzle. I know scarf. Is snarf the same thing? Like sort of like to really eat a lot? Maybe. Okay. Subwoofer. Sub magnet. Fridge magnet. Tone. Ice cream tone. Dog tone. Crush. What's that all about? Still got the green and the blue. Crush. Maybe snarf. If it's like means of like to consume something in like huge proportions, that could be the green maybe. Then what's the blue? Woofer cabinet magnet. Subtones and rods. Magnetize. I don't know. Just gonna try this, not sure. Oh, consume with gusto, so that is correct. I've never heard of snarf so much, but it did sound like it made sense. I've heard of scarf, like scarf down. Crush, I didn't know that you can say that to mean consume with gusto. Right. Didn't know that. So this last one is the blue, but I'm not too sure what this is. Is this something to change a letter in, or a kitchen cabinet? Things you see in the kitchen? Cone. Things with holes? No, I don't think so. It doesn't know what it is. Okay. Just lock it in because I have no idea. Oh, parts of a speaker. Wow. Another one that I never would have gotten. Wait, okay, let's take a look at purple. First, you've got embark, so it ends in bark. Root, like the character from Guardians of the Galaxy, ends root. Strunk, which I don't know what that word means. Let's just check it out. One second here. Strunk? That's a word. Yeah, see, that, I mean, well, I guess we should have known. So this is a pretty easy purple when you rule out the fact that strunk isn't even a legitimate word in the dictionary. It might be a word in some other slang, I'm not sure, but it does end in the word trunk, which is, of course, the part of the tree. And then this word, which I'm going to confirm the pronunciation, nudie, whatever. A nudie, right. Nudibranch, I think branch? Nudibranch. Nudibranch, nothing like nudibranch, okay. And you have an order, nudibranchia of marine opistobranch mollusks without a shell and adult state and without true gills. So that's what they look like. They kind of look like slugs, don't they? Like spiny slugs. Very interesting features. Very okay. So there you have it. Any parts of the tree. All time troublemakers here. Miscreant, rogue, ruffian, scoundrel. Like they all just sort of like they don't give peace to people, right? Right. So there we go. And then Katsu Gusto. I didn't know that snarf was also an actual word. I thought maybe it had something to do with dogs, like woof, arf, something like that. Okay, so just snarf down, put it like scarf down. Then in the example, they also talk about dogs, dogs snarfing kibble. So really just eating something quickly or greedily. And it was about scarf down, so there's also scarf, I think. And then crush to mean to eat something quickly. I didn't know that. So let's see. See them in a mass, subdue, suppress, hug, embrace, drink, or okay, wait, so drink. Alright, I suppose might be this one then. It's the most common, like to drink, something like a verb, really drink something quickly. I guess so, but not really familiar with that one. So that was a bit of a tough green only because of crush, and so I think this green is actually, yeah, it's significantly tougher than these two because purple is so obvious. Yellow is also pretty obvious, and the green is slightly a bit tougher. But yeah, the blue is really the toughest one for me. I mean, unless you're like really into musical like tech and equipment, right? But I didn't know that this was a speaker. So I guess the cabinet must be like the the part of the speaker that's housing all the things inside that make the sound, I suppose, right? That sort of blasts the audio out, I think. The cone, I guess, is like the one that is sort of shaped like conical, like the one where also like the sound is coming from. I think that's right. But yeah, let me see. We've got like parts of a speaker diagram. I'm gonna do that. I feel quite good actually. Maybe something like this. Does this work? Oh, you got a tweeter? Not Twitter. Tweeter, a woofer. The crossovers are inside the speaker cabinet. Woofer, okay, so we've also got this. Okay, so the cone, yep, that's another one. I should like the cone. That this part is called the surround. Makes sense because it's surrounding the cone. You got dust cat. You got spider. Didn't know that one. Wow, there's a lot. And then a basket. Okay, because it does look like baskety. There's like holes in it and stuff. And then there's former. I don't know why that is winding. Okay, voice coil terminals. Top plate, magnets, and pole piece. Okay, so there's a magnet in there, which I didn't know that. But yeah, woofer, magnet, cabinet. I guess the cabinet's the whole thing, the outer, like, rectangular box thing that everything goes in, all the parts go in, I suppose. But yeah, definitely didn't know that one, but it's very interesting. There's a lot of, like, musical categories, like music related categories that Vina likes to do. I'm wondering because is she into this kind of stuff? I'm wondering, or it's just, she's trying to think of what can we do, what has interesting parts. Like, I think if they did parts of a car or something, and if they chose some of the tricky parts, I don't think I would have known that one. Yeah, there we go. Interesting puzzle today. Difficulty wise, I think it's slightly up there, so maybe I'll say 3 out of 5. I'm just gonna guess and say that. Alright, so into today's bonus game. We're back on the Thinky Dailies Season 1. Got about 13 and a half minutes left. Hopefully this one-piece puzzle should be not too difficult, but we're playing the one on December 8th, 2005, puzzle number 9, This Way or That Way, Simple Path by Martin Ender. Oh yeah, we did play Simple Path, that's the first one, so hopefully I do remember how to play it, and shouldn't give me too much difficulty, fingers crossed. I did watch a video from Stumped, because Stumped does play at Thinky Daily, so I watched the video from Stumped that shows how yesterday's puzzle number 8 was solved, because I was so lost in the regions, I didn't even understand half of the rules. Not really. I mean, I kind of understood it, but I didn't know how to apply what I knew. So hopefully the next time I do a similar puzzle like the Dominion one, that I can try to solve it. I did see how Stump did solve it, but I don't know if I'll remember that and do it better the next time, but we'll see. Alright, today's intro, it says, who are these solvers? Someone in town will surely know, but which way is that again? Okay. So it's one end to end, right? Yep, Hamilton and Path puzzle. Trace the path from the entrance to the exit, passing through every space on the way. The path must pass through every zone of before to its destination. The path must avoid the shaded cells. You can't get to the black ones. And the path can never cross itself or branch off. Okay. So I'm gonna try. Okay. I guess I could do that maybe. That. Ooh, that's fine. Oh, sorry. Restart. Should I? But if I did that, then I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I have to put it there. It's my choice. Maybe do this. That could work. Oh, no, not really, because then once I get there, for there, right? That's it. Okay. Okay, restart. More later. This is better? Might be. Possibly. Oh, are we getting somewhere? Okay, phew! I figured it out in the end. Alright, a bit of trial and error, but okay, that's not too bad. 1 minute 24 seconds. As our hero hikes the country trails, they notice a farm just over the next hill. I don't know if I can solve the next one in just in time, but we'll see. If not, I'll try tomorrow. Okay, it's called Herding the Sheep. Sheep and Wolves by Martin Ender. Okay, Martin Ender again, one piece, puzzle piece. The local farmer spots our Thinky friend and asks a quick favor. Can you build a new enclosure for their puzzle-looking sheep? Okay. Oh, so cute. Those sheep and wolf emojis. Okay. Variant of sibling puzzles. Oh my god. Okay. Draw a fence around the sheep to protect them from the wolves. The sheep must be enclosed within a single fenced area. So they can't be split off. They have to be in one area. The fence should not branch or nor cross itself, right? So it can't be around that. The fence must end where it started, forming a closed loop. The fence must contain all the sheep on the inside and leave all the wolves on the outside. So we're trying to enclose the sheep. Okay, so we got the hints there. I'll try to. I guess. I suppose this is okay. I think. I don't know. I think so. Is that okay? Maybe. So I don't want to. Hold on. But I can't go there. Right. Okay. Maybe I do. No. Oh. Am I? Oh. It's a new problem, I think. Or should I? Ooh. No, that's not what I want to. No. Because that would leave that poor fella alone. Oh. Oh, this is hard. Okay, hold on. Restart. If I knew where to start first. This has to be like that, I suppose. So I'm gonna do this. I think. But ooh, you know what? Let's try that. Okay. This is still. Oh no, we got a problem because we're gonna end up branching out here. It's not great. Um. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Let's see the hints. If you see wolf right next to a sheep, you know a fence will have to go between them. Oh, I see. Okay, so like here, you know that they can't. Okay. Touch. This can't touch it. Okay. Like that. And this one's here. I think that's what they mean. Let's try that. So I think that's kind of it. So we know that they can't be around. So let's go. All sheep must be inside the fence. So what does this mean for the sheep at the very edge of the puzzle? What does it mean? I guess because it means that we have to be inside the fence. So I guess it has to close off. I think at the end of the puzzle, I think that means like that. I think so. So you gotta like that. I think that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay. Well, considering we cannot join this equals a weak press, so I think it has to be like that. Okay, so I think this feels good. Close off like that. Okay. We do like this, yeah. Yeah. No, hold on. What happened? I don't know. Ew. Oh, unless, yeah, that doesn't, that goes somewhere else. Okay. And then, I think so? Oh, nice. I got him. Thanks to the hints, really. The hints really did help me, like, sort of plan something and think about what I need to do to really fence it off. So that's really helpful. Good job, well done. But of course, it's never just one favor. Yep. And so that'll be for tomorrow's puzzle. That'll be the puzzle 11. But for now, we did today puzzle 9 and 10. All right. I'll leave a link just for you to try it yourself. Let me look at the comments from yesterday's video very quickly. We've only about 6 minutes to go. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, let's read it. Slant Coder MC, very nice 3. We both scored 3s on a triple letter day. By that logic, if tomorrow's answer has exactly 1 of each letter, perhaps ... question mark, exclamation mark. Never mind. Oh well, they don't say that. But let me see what I don't remember what was the answer. We were playing this earlier, but I forgot. Let me just check this. Are there any repeat letters? Well, I mean, they're all individual letters, but I didn't take 5. I took 4, so that's not that bad. Yeah, right. You said, okay, average 4.2, fail 5%. Well, that's higher than I thought, but maybe because people couldn't think of anything, and they just kept trying until they lost, maybe. But yeah, MC is among the easier triple letter solutions, of which there are around 20, since most others contain a Y track. I see. You mentioned. Okay, nice job with the 3 there. Edward, you did Tread, Scion, and MC. Woohoo! Another 3 for you, and a 3 for me, and a 3 for you. I did not realize the extent of my luck until I checked the bot and saw a familiar set of 5 words. Back in April, I did Tread, Scion, Cycle for 3, with the answer being just the first thing I saw. Today it happened to be MC. That's so. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's the first thing you saw out of 5, and you got it. How many times have I been on the other end of that equation? A lot, but your luck is starting to change, starting to turn around. Just goes to show if you play long enough, your luck is likely to even out. Exactly. If you play enough games, really, all those bad times, they do come back and it becomes like good karma. Yeah, that's my 5th 3 in 6 days. That's really good. Speaking of luck, even without yeast, climb guarantees a 2. Yeah, fact. There's difficulty 2 out of 5. Putting pick is in the high quality connection with the top mistake at 9%. Okay, I guess I can kind of see it, but I don't know, I don't feel comfortable about that being a convincing red herring to me. No surprise there. What I was surprised at was that almost no one tried Go in the board category, right? I know it's not popular in Western culture, but I assume most people are at least aware of it. After seeing chess, I thought that's where we were going. I see where you've gone, like what you were doing. Thinky Dailies, 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the first game. Originally, this was one of your bonus games a while back. That's true. Good memory. That's right. I played No Guy before on the channel. That one was kind of cute because that one was like, we were trying to make a picture, I think. And so we were filling in the squares and Xing out so that would form a picture of some kind. Yeah, pick crops. I played it every day until my laptop died, making all my saving games with it. Oh, no! Your history, your stats. But, kudos to you for, committing to that game. I think you play a lot of daily games. That's incredible. I do not have that kind of stamina commitment anymore, unfortunately. So no. Out of sight, out of mind. I didn't even think about it until today. Oops. Sorry to bring out that bad memory, trigger anything bad for you. You said I totally understood the instructions for the second one. I just chose not to do it. Right. Yes, exactly. Me too. I definitely understood what they were asking for, but I didn't have time in the video, right? So that's why I couldn't do it, right? Sure, we'll see. We'll go with that. Clara, Thinky Dailies. 1-7 and 1-8. You 1-7 is 45 seconds. Super speedy. Wow, great job. 1-8, 5 minutes 32 seconds. A little bit longer than, but at least you solved it. I could have been there for maybe an hour, and who's to say if I would have gotten it either. Yeah, that lock puzzle was surprisingly brutal, right? And you had to be locked in to get it, right? I guess so. All right, thank you all so much for your comments. I will leave a link to SolveSec. You can try Hannah's solver, solver tools. And I'll leave a links to also puzzles 1-9 and 1-10 for Thinky games. Let me know I did for Wordle and Connections as well. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.